everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 bringing to you another edition of the Wrestling Discussion Series. And today I wanted to discuss and share my thoughts with all of you about the shocking conclusion to the May 27th, 2024 edition of Raw involving Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio, and what this could mean for Rhea Ripley. Now, obviously, there has been tension teased between these two ever since Rhea Ripley forfeited the title due to a shoulder injury caused by Liv Morgan. And we've seen these two stare each other down, but nothing was really said and nothing really happened. Then at the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view, Dominik Mysterio came out with a chair and placed the chair in the ring, and Liv Morgan used the chair on Becky Lynch and defeated her to win the women's title. And the way Dominik reacted, he didn't look very pleased. His reaction was almost like, oh my God, what have I just done? This was not supposed to happen. And the Judgment Day members questioned Dominik about why he was out there. Have you spoken to Rhea? And he says, I have. And said, what are you going to do about it? And Dominik said, I'm going to try and fix this somehow. So during a steel cage match between Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan, Dominik Mysterio came out again, and Jada McDonough and Finn Balor came out yelling at him, saying, what are you doing? Why are you out here? Before getting chased out of the arena by Braun Strowman. And once again, just like what happened at the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view, Dominik Mysterio helped Liv Morgan retain the women's title. But that's not what got people talking. At the closing moments, just before Raw went off the air, just like we've seen the last couple of times, Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio had a stare down, and then Liv Morgan pulled Dominik Mysterio in and laid the biggest kiss I think I have ever seen in quite some time. But Dominik Mysterio looked disgusted. But here's the interesting part. He didn't exactly push her off him, did he? You know, he could have just said, what are you doing? Get off me. You know, he could have just shoved her. Bear in mind, he has got an arm in a sling, but still, he could have at least tried to put up a bit of a fight. And Liv Morgan was standing there looking all crazy and looking like she really enjoyed it. But Dominik, on the other hand, he looked like he just saw his whole life flash before his very eyes. So the question now is, what happens next? What does this mean for Rhea Ripley? One thing I think we all can agree on is when Rhea Ripley comes back, she is going to rip someone's head off. It's definitely going to be Liv Morgan, 100%. Dominik, he's got some explaining to do. Now, whatever happens, this is setting up to be a massive nuclear explosion. Now, here's the twist. I've said this a couple of times already. I'm going to say this again. How epic would it be if Dominik Mysterio ditched Rhea Ripley and hooked up with Liv Morgan and recruited her for the Judgment Day? That would officially cement him as the biggest piece of crap ever. Because it's quite clear that WWE are going to push Rhea Ripley to be this massive babyface when she comes back, because she's super over. I can't think of any female wrestler right now who is more over than Rhea Ripley. When she comes back, she's going to get a massive, massive pop. And I don't think she's going to be coming back and give any hugs. That's for sure. But yeah, this moment, I kind of knew this was coming, but I didn't think it was going to come that soon. I thought maybe this might have got played out a little bit more, maybe for a couple of more weeks, perhaps. But I really was not expecting this to happen because, you know, they've been teasing this a couple of times, but I really didn't think they were going to go there, but they really did. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to play out. They're seriously cooking. The fans' reaction was just off the chart. It was like, wow, this is going to be really good. This is going to be very interesting. The Judgment Day to me looks like they are falling apart, but I don't think it's going to happen just yet. I think they're still going to remain together for a good little while, but they're definitely going to crumble. But without someone like Rhea Ripley to keep the boys in check, what can you do? And can you imagine Liv Morgan replacing Rhea Ripley? Good God. Oh, oh boy. But this is going to be really good, and I'm all in for it. Let's go. I can't wait to see what happens next week on Raw with these two. Dominik's got some serious explaining to do, and the heat he's going to get out of this is going to be off the charts. But he's living the dream. He's got two hot babes fighting over him. He's pretty much all of us, really. If we were in his position, we'd be absolutely loving it. But, you know, I'm a serious jealous guy right now, having two hot chicks, you know, fighting over Dominik. Don't you all wish he was him? I'm kidding. Anyway, but I'm going to wrap this up now. What do you guys think? What was your reaction to Liv Morgan planting a big kiss on Dominik Mysterio? Were you shocked? Why was Dominik out there? What did he mean by he's going to try and fix this? Who was he really trying to help? Could Dominik be setting up to betray Rhea Ripley and hook up with Liv Morgan? Could Liv Morgan be on her way to joining the Judgment Day, perhaps? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below. I'm dying to hear your thoughts on this, and I will see all of you next time for another edition of the Wrestling Discussion Series. So until next time, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.